Yeah, that was an ugly game on all accounts. We just, you know, game got away from us there. Try to fight back a little bit, but every time we scratch a run, they'd put up, they put up big numbers. They had two fives but we score and they score, and just all in all, a very ugly game. Just could never get anything going. Uh, by far and away the worst managed game of my short career so far. Just not a very good game, and I'll take full responsibility for it. Just a poorly managed game and a poorly played game.
What do you mean by managed? Are you referring to decisions he made, or what?
Yeah, the pitching. Yeah, we got the pitch count on Evan. Just get caught in between pitches, trying to figure out he's throwing 40, 50 pitches. He's at 30 something after 3 innings. Okay, we'll let him go another inning. Got maybe a little greedy, but pitch count is fine. The problem was that he sat and waited for a while, and while he waited, we had a long inning, so we waited and waited, and probably in hindsight maybe should have put somebody else in, but he came out, got a guy out, but then he walked a couple guys, and that's when we took him out. Fine. Our main thing was we wanted to bring Slade in behind him, but then we got caught up in the whole, well, he's a starter, let's bring him in on a fresh inning with not runners on base because he's used to that. That's just overthinking it on my part. Just bring him in. But guys didn't throw good. The bottom, I screwed up, but guys who come in need to throw good, and it's no excuse for that. And even Slade, he's got to throw better. And he got, I think, 5 strikeouts, but he had 5 fly ball outs. He was up a lot in the zone. But our other guys in the bullpen got to do a better job. They got to do a better job. We're not going to get to. I just told them we're not going to get to where we need to go. But just that part right there, and trying to get his pitches in, get his work in for Evan. You're trying to get him built back up. It just didn't. I just didn't handle it the way I wish I could. Go back and handle it a little bit differently. That's all.
Gino, do you feel that middle relief pitching and or defense, as you look big picture, because obviously 12-3 game, there's not much you can say about that, but looking big picture, do you feel those are weaknesses of the team?
Yeah, no doubt. I just said that to them in the locker room. I told them before our defense has got to get better, or we won't get to where we need to go, and our bullpens, our middle of our bullpen's got to get better. You can't just ask a couple guys in the pen to be the guys. It ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. You need more than that. So and then basically it is the middle of our bullpen. It's got to do a better job.
Well, you're flat out honest with these guys, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How do they take that? How do they, when you say those things, how do you?
Well, they take it because I do that every day with them. I mean, that's how I am. And so they've known, these guys have known me as the way I've been ever since I've coached the guys that have been here as an assistant. It's the way I am as a head coach. I'm not changing for that. So, you need to be honest with these guys. Just like I'm being honest with you, I did a terrible job today of managing the game.
But do you feel they respond? Or it seems like they have this season.
Well, I want people to be honest with me. I don't want anybody sugarcoating anything. That's how I was brought up. You respect people for you tell them how it is. It's the way it is. You got to be a man and take it, and you got to be able to back it up. And that's just the way I am.
Obviously, a disappointing night for you guys. But are there any positives out of tonight's game?
I mean, yeah, you get positives. I mean, I thought Alex Ruiz threw good at the end there. Austin Pollock got his first hit. I'm not sure why it wasn't announced, but he got his first hit of his career. That'll be something he'll remember the rest of his life. Should have been announced. But not a lot. It's tough. It's a team lost, Josh, so it's tough to pull anything out. But at the end of the day, I told him the game's over. Tomorrow's not an off day. You got to turn around. And this is a quick one because you got to turn around and be ready to play. Not that we haven't been in this position before. You got to turn around and be ready to play very quickly tomorrow, and it's a big, big game tomorrow. Huge game. So we told them flush it down the toilet as soon as we leave here. It's over with. Guys, be ready to go. Bottom line.
How refreshing is that, maybe, considering you look at Monday night's game where it was a tough loss and you had to wait to play all that time, but this is kind of a quick turnaround.
Yeah, no, but this is baseball. This is this happens. It just we happen to have a bad game on the night before you're playing a day game. That happens. That's part of it. And in baseball, you better have a short-term memory. It's not like in other sports, but you got a lot of days in between. We got to turn the page very quickly here in this situation and be ready to play, and we will. It's just we haven't had many games like this. I don't recall. I mean, we've probably had a couple, but we haven't had many blowout games against that's gone against us, but that game just got away from us, and you know, I would expect us to come out and play very well tomorrow.
You feel you're set up pretty well tomorrow, the fact that you didn't use Fed or Belize out of the pen?
Yeah, we're still on a pitch count with our starter, albeit he'll be up to about 65 or 70 maybe. And Kaiser, we held him out again. We're holding guys out. Kaiser, that would be a guy normally maybe you'd bring in, but we weren't doing that because we need him to piggyback Chris, and then hopefully, you know, that should carry us to those guys at the end. But of course, you know, again, these guys are just coming back, Evan and Chris, so you just don't know how this is all going to, you know, work itself out. You hope in a perfect world, 65, 70 pitches, that's 5 innings probably, you would think. 5 innings. I mean, let's be honest, realistically, 5 innings, that'd be great. And Kaiser can throw maybe an inning or two, and then you can go to those guys. That would be a perfect scenario. So we'll see. But yeah, the bullpen, those guys should all be good to go and fresh, ready to go.
Anything else?
Okay. Thank you, guys.